Friends, and here we are, Thursday, the 29th of June, and it is the first day of the Tupperware month of July. And why is that important? Because we have just passed the 6 month step of the year for Tupperware. So we've done the first half of the year, and now we need to complete the second half of the year. So at the end of the first half of the year, my organization had sold $401,000 of Tupperware. So that is pretty exciting. And what I'm excited to share, I guess, is that usually in the second half of the year, we do twice as much as we did in the first half. So, what that tells me is I should be on track for a year finishing with more than $1 million in my organization. So, that is pretty exciting. So hang on, I've just got to do a bit of admin here. So good afternoon, Ingrid. So good to see you this afternoon. And at last, we are having some sunshine. It has been a pretty miserable today with rain and what have you. And so I'm really glad now to see some sunshine. And today I want to talk to you a little bit about the Tupperware mandolin. So the Tupperware mandolin is something that I avoided buying or using for many years. And in fact, when it came out, I'm like, why would you want a mandolin? Well, now that I use it fairly regularly, I understand why it's so good. So the Tupperware mandolin, of course, like all Tupperware products, has many safety features. One of the main safety feature is this, which is what we use to protect our fingers from getting sliced. That is a very, very important part of the Tupperware mandolin. The other thing is you can see on the side of the Tupperware mandolin, we have two different buttons. Now this one here will raise up and raise down. So you can see that the platform here is raised up at the moment. So there's no possibility of you being able to cut yourself. And how do you raise it down, put it down? You put it down like this. So now you can see that the blade is higher than the base. Now, if I ran my fingers down there, I could pretty much guarantee that I was going to slice myself. So actually, I'm going to set it at number 2, which is pretty thin, because what I want to try and do is slice some onions. Now, before I get to that, I want to show you this part as well. So we also have the option, oops, I'm just moving. We also have the option of adding other things. So if I raise this up, you'll see there are some pointy, I don't know if you can see them. Yeah. So there's some pointy, very, very sharp blades there. And by going around to the next level, I can actually add more of them. So I've got very thin or thicker slices. Or if I put it back the other way, I put them away and there's no danger of me being able to use them. So that now is in a locked position. And underneath the mandolin, there is an area, an open area, and you can see all the blades there, but there's no danger of catching your hands on them because they are held in place with this plastic cover. And what else do I need to show you? Well, you can clip your blade in and out just like that, and it comes with another blade which is a wavy blade. So today I want to make some sliced potato, and I'm actually going to try and slice some onion as well, sliced onion, and I have half of a big fat sweet potato, or not quite half, but I'm going to use that up too. So I've got the setting at the moment on thin, because I want to slice. I might put it on number 3 actually, because I want to try slicing onion, and I've never done that before. But before I slice the onion, I'm going to slice some potato so that it forms a base in the bottom of my Ultra Pro. So hello, Wendy. Oh, you can never be late, love. You can never be late. Hi, Kim. And so what I'm going to do, let me just put this to the side. I'm going to hold my potato there, stab it so that it's now in a position where I can't cut myself. Now, I'm going to try doing layers in with number 3. And as you can see, it slices up and down pretty easily. Now, you can't actually see the slices coming out, but let me just show you. So here are some of the slices. So they're nice and thin, but they're still substantial. So this is a nice size for me to make my potato layers. So I'm going to continue. So I managed to get all of the potato done. And I'm going to take my Ultra Pro 2 liters and start layering my potatoes in the bottom. So here we go. Just gradually layering them up. So I'll have the first layer in place before I add anything else. So there you can see I've put the layers in the bottom. Now I didn't peel the potatoes because by the time they're cooked, nobody really notices, and you keep all the goodness of your potato by layering it. Now we're going to try and cut the sweet potato. Now what I need to tell you about the sweet potato is it's been in the fridge now for about a week, so it's probably harder than normal, and sometimes it takes a bit of effort to slice sweet potato. So let's see how we go. Sometimes it takes a couple of goes, and actually I'm quite impressed with how it's slicing, because as I say, often it takes a huge effort. Okay, now one of the things now, you see how my sweet potato, you've got some really nice slices here. My sweet potato is stuck. Now it might be tempting to push it through. Please never, ever, ever do that when you're using a mandolin, because that is the way people slice their fingers and their thumbs and have pretty nasty accidents. So I'm going to put this back on and see if... Okay, I managed to get one more slice that way, but I think I'm going to have to finish this off. Now, why did it come off? Because you see the width of this and the size of this, it doesn't fit in here. So as it gets close to the bottom, it basically pushes off my sweet potato. So when I buy sweet potatoes, when I remember, I try and buy ones that are thinner rather than fatter, because then I know I can use my mandolin with them. So you can get it down to a certain distance, but not all the way. Okay, so I'm just trying to slice up this last one. So that's pretty good. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to put the sweet potato on the bottom here. And have a nice layer of sweet. Actually, I've got enough there to do another half layer. So there I've got my sweet potato. Now what else goes into my potato layers? Well, usually what I do is I chop up some onion. But today I'm going to try slicing some onion. So we're going to put this on here and see what happens as we try to slice some onion. And I think by the feel of it, it's going to work. And you see, for the onion, I could practically get all the way to the bottom, and it just slipped a little bit on the last. But now I've got some great onion and great onion rings. Imagine if you were doing a barbecue. Well, this would be perfect, wouldn't it, to have onion rings like this for your burgers. So I've just realized I have another use for my mandolin when we do burgers. So that was fun. I loved doing new experiments, except my eyes are stinging, of course, because I'm handling onion. Okay, so there I have a nice layer of onion, and I've got a little bit left for a layer that maybe I could share with the sweet potato. Oh, stinging me. Okay, so that is how I'm going to build up my layers, but that's not the only thing that's going in here. Of course, guys, we need to have cheese. So I'm going to set up my MasterChef grater and grate up some cheese. And I'm going to put some cheese in between the layers as well. So there we go. I need a bowl. Put the little small impressions. Hello, Verluca. Good to see you on this afternoon. And Sherry Lynn, please never apologize for being late to a live. I know everybody has lots of important things to do in their life that you don't need to be rushing to come to a live. Now, I'm just trying to break the seal. You all know how much I hate cheese wrappers. Oh, Killian's appeared. Oh, and I have my big friend here today as well. Hey, I have my big friend here, Max. I don't know if you can see him. No, he's hidden behind the equipment. But anyway, Max is definitely not allowed cheese. No, Max, you can't have any cheese. So what I might do is get some carrots out for these guys. Sometimes when I make this layered dish, I do put carrots in the levels as well. Hello, Linda. Good to see you this afternoon. So I'm going to pop that in the top there. And we're going to, I might need more cheese than this, but this will start me off so I can start building my layers. In fact, for sure, I'm going to need more cheese. But I'm going to just put this to the side for a minute. So now, actually, before I do that, I'm going to put some salt and pepper on. So we'll put some pepper on here. Now, usually when I do the layers, if I've chopped my onion in my supersonic, I would probably put a little bit of onion in each layer, but in between each layer. But because I've sliced them and I've got bigger pieces, I'm probably just going to do this one layer and then just use the rest of the onion up in one other layer. So I'm going to put a little bit of sugar. So Violet left. Yes, she left and she's back in Edmonton and continuing her journey of recovery. So the last thing, so we had potatoes on the bottom, then sweet potatoes, then onion, then salt and pepper. I'm going to put some cheese now on this layer. And I will need to grate some more cheese. And the last thing that I'm going to put on this layer is I'm just going to put across some 15% cream. Okay, so that's one layer done. And now what I'm going to do is build up the next layer. And I probably only need to chop some potatoes. So let me see if I can bring it a little bit further back so that you can see the potatoes dropping underneath. So always use your mandolin with the guard. And then you just have to get used to the motion. And it did take me quite a while where you just go up and down. And the blade is so sharp that as you go up and down, you can see that this bit here will gradually move down so that when you get to the bottom, it's right back and flat to the bottom. And with that potato, it was able to cut all the pieces all the way through. So now we'll get our vessel back. We'll put a layer of potato round on the top of the cheese and the onion and the sweet potato. And Max is very interested what's going on here. Now I've got the rest of my sweet potato, so I'm going to spread that out and put the four big pieces and a little bit more onion. And that's the onion done. I'm going to put, I'll put this little bit of cheese that's still left on this layer. We're going to do one more layer of potatoes, finish off with cheese and cream, and then it will be ready to go into the oven. But I usually put it into the microwave first, and I'm going to explain that to you. So I won't put the last layer of cheese on it until I put it into the oven. Sorry, oh, I'm looking for my guard all over the place here. So put your guard on, slice your potatoes, gradually feeling the top, slide down. And there we have it. We have our last potato done. Now, why am I showing you the mandolin today? Well, it is in our new brochure. The mandolin itself is not on special. It is being sold for $105, which is its regular price. But what is special is that for this month, when you buy the mandolin, you also have the opportunity to get a free Clearly Elegant medium bowl. And the Clearly Elegant bowls are just like glass. I'm going to show you one. It's not actually the right size one, but it will certainly give you an idea. So I've finished off with a layer of potato. I'm not going to put cheese on this layer yet. I'm going to put some cream on though. And I'm going to once again season with some pepper and some salt. Put some salt on. And now I'm going to put this into the microwave with the lid on. And I'm going to put this in the microwave for probably, I'm going to say 12 minutes. No, 10 minutes. I'm going to do 10 minutes in the microwave at 80% power. And then I'm going to transfer it to the oven, have the oven on 375 and cook it for another 30 minutes after I take it out of the microwave, I'll put that layer of cheese on the top and put it into the oven. So I'm going to put that in there right now. Okay, so I ended up putting it on for 12 minutes because it's in the Ultra Pro. If it had been in my stack cooker, I would have done 10 minutes. But in the Ultra Pro is a little bit thicker, and things that are cooked in the Ultra Pro in the microwave take a little bit longer. So let me put the oven on. And then I want to show you one of the Clearly Elegant bowls. Now this one is the small one. I'm not exactly sure. I think it's 2.4 liters, the one that's on special. This one is 990 mils, so almost 1 liter. Is it 990 or 880? No, I think it's... I'm trying to read the writing. Yeah, I think it's 990. So this is a really nice size bowl, but as you can see, it looks like glass, and it fools many a person because it's totally plastic. So when it drops, it's not going to break. It comes with a black lid for sealing. It's lovely for making salads in advance, putting it in the fridge and then being able to serve it. Or quite often what I'll do is I'll make my salads and all that sort of thing using my impressions bowls. And then when I want to serve it onto the table, I'll transfer it if I want the table to look particularly nice into my Clearly Elegant bowls. So it's on special for free. You can get the, I think it's a 2.4 liter bowl for free when you buy the mandolin. And my recollection is that the price says 130, now 105. So the price of that individual bowl is at least $25. I might be quoting the wrong prices here, but I do know that it is for free at the moment. So that's really good. The cream you put in on your potatoes before putting it in the microwave. Can we use the medium mandolin and don't have the big one? Yes, absolutely. You can use the medium mandolin. I think the medium mandolin has 3 different settings for thickness, so you just have to work out what setting. And the cream I use 15% cooking cream. Sometimes I use 35%, but I've started buying this one more often, and that tends to be what I use when I'm cooking with cream. So hi Lorraine, good to see you this afternoon. So all that to say, the mandolin, you know, I just prepared my whole meal apart from grating the cheese, using the mandolin, slicing the potatoes, slicing the onion, slicing the sweet potato. And now to make sure that it's safe when I put it away, you once again do this dial back down to lock. And when it's in lock, the bit in the middle is higher than the blade. So there's no danger of anybody getting damaged when they touch it. And more than that, if you keep it in that position, when you load it up with the blade, it's already safe. So now I want to clean it. So I need to just clip out the blade like that and like that. Now, one other tip I want to give you about cleaning. You can see that my blade now has sweet potato, so it's orange. Now, when you're cleaning any of these Tupperware products that are white, if you want to keep them white, always clean them with detergent and cold water first. And do not put them in your dishwasher, because what happens in the dishwasher is all of our plastics, you've probably noticed, and a lot of my fridge smarts now have an orangey tinge, but all of our plastics expand a little when they get hot. And when they expand, all the molecules expand. If there's any color molecules in the water, they will go into the plastic, and then your plastic will be orange forever. So if you want to keep your utensils like this white, wash them in cold water with detergent first, and then wash them in hot water when there's no danger of any color. So I would never put my mandolin into my dishwasher because I want it to stay white. But that's just, me. I just like to have the white mandolin. So that pretty much is what I wanted to show you this evening. And I have to say, I'm really excited that the mandolin, it worked really well with my onions. And of course, you can order the mandolin plus the Clearly Elegant bowl for free by clicking on the order link. And when you click on the order link, you need to look for the brochure specials, and you need to make sure that you don't just order the mandolin by itself. Make sure that the picture you select has Clearly Elegant bowl on it as well. And was there some oh yeah, I think there was some tongs with it as well. Some yeah, I'm thinking now, I'm trying to remember what the picture looks like. But you won't be unhappy should you decide to use the Tupperware mandolin. And of course, as a Tupperware member, you get a further 25% off that. So you won't pay 105, you'll pay something like 76.25, that sort of price. So that is a great price for a great mandolin and a Clearly Elegant container. So have a great afternoon. If you have not yet joined my VIP group, please click on the link and go into the group. There are different activities happening most days. Tomorrow there'll be some sort of selling event at 8 o'clock. I have a live sale on Sunday. I do an unboxing on Tuesday. And in between times, there are other fun things happening. And the good news is that Violet, who works for me and does some interesting posts in my VIP group, she was telling me that she's feeling a lot better and that she might start posting for us again. So that means I'll have some different types of posts going on in my group as well. So have a great evening, everybody. I look forward to seeing you for tomorrow for something at Live at 5. Bye, everyone. Oh, hang on. I forgot. I've got my, look, I've got my jar here, and I didn't do it yesterday. So I'm going to do it today, and we're going to do a pick from it. But of course, I can't remember what the price is. I can't remember if it's a Vent and Serve small round, or did we pick something else? I think it might be a Vent and Serve small round. I'm not sure. But Wendy, she will tell us, if she hasn't left already, what the prize is. And I'm going to do the draw right now. So who is the winner? Okay, so Ingrid says, yes, it's the Vent and Serve, the shallow medium Vent and Serve for $5. Yes. So Lorraine Clark, if you would like to take advantage of your win, you just need to make sure you include that on your list of things and just say, Melanie, I won. Don't say I won the draw on, because I will not remember the gift. You need to say, Melanie, I won the Vent and Serve Shallow for $5 on June the 29th on your Live at 5. So so that's how you can claim it. So have a great evening, everyone, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.